The stakes could not be higher for John McCain heading into tonight's third and final presidential debate. The latest CBS News poll shows Barack Obama widening his lead. Early Show national correspondent Jeff Glor is at Hofstra University in Hempstead, New York, where tonight's debate is being held. Jeff, good morning.
Julie, good morning to you. We're inside the debate hall right now, and a lot of people are wondering how sharp the verbal attacks will be up on the stage tonight, because that new poll shows those attacks are not working on the campaign trail. For 90 minutes, John McCain and Barack Obama will be sitting only 4 feet away from each other, which is about the only thing that's close about this race right now. Trailing by 14 points with 20 days left, McCain may need a moment.
Yes, John McCain has to do something, and he has to change the conversation, but having a strategy and being able to carry it out are two different things.
The third and final debate is all about the economy and domestic issues, so expect a blizzard of numbers, especially after both candidates unveiled economic rescue plans this week. John McCain's included $52 billion in new proposals, most targeting the critically important senior voting bloc.
Retirees have suffered enough and need relief.
But the poll shows the group he may need the most help from is independents, where there's been a shocking shift in the span of just 1 week. Obama turned a 10-point deficit into an 18-point lead. 21% of voters say they've changed their opinion of John McCain for the worse.
Obama's blind ambition.
Citing the campaign's reliance on negative attacks and the selection of Sarah Palin as a running mate. But tonight, for those 90 minutes, no ads, no running mates, just two men debating, making one final, unfiltered case to the American people. After a long campaign and 2 debates already, both candidates know a lot of what the other candidate will say tonight. What they don't know is what the moderator will say. And once again, that is CBS's own Bob Schieffer. Harry?
Thanks, Jeff. Joining us now, Nicole Wallace, senior advisor on the McCain campaign, and Robert Gibbs, senior advisor in the Obama campaign. And good morning to you both.
Good morning.
You're just looking at these numbers now, these horse race numbers. The CBS News New York Times poll with Barack Obama out to a double-digit lead. Let me ask you first, do you wish the election were today or tomorrow, or can you wait 3 weeks?
For a lot of reasons, I wish it was yesterday. I get to go home and see my son. But look, Harry, I don't believe a ton in maybe the overall numbers. Mm-hmm. We don't put a lot of stock in that. We're working hard every day. But I think the most illuminating number, which you see, which is more than 60% of the people think John McCain is more interested in attacking Barack Obama than in talking about what he'd do as president.
All right.
60% of the people think Barack Obama would rather talk about the solutions he has in being president than in attacking John McCain.
Do you wish the election were, 3 months from now? Do you need more time?
We need a little more time, but I've sat here before in this room and we've talked about John McCain being down and we've talked about John McCain being out.
Right.
And I think he said on Monday he's been counted out by opponents before, he's been counted out by the national media before, he's heartened by the fact that Barack Obama and Nancy Pelosi and Harry Reid are planning a liberal democratic takeover of all the levers of government. They're measuring the drapes and we're fighting for the American people.
All right, here's what is going to happen in this debate last night, because last week there was all this anticipation of a heavyweight fight, a 12-rounder, who's going to win on points, how many, will somebody lay a glove on the other person? It didn't really seem to happen, and the takeaway, especially for independents, was that Barack Obama won. What does your candidate have to do tonight in order to make a difference, especially 3 weeks from now?
No one can out-talk Barack Obama. I mean, he's brilliant. He is absolutely
lowering
the most brilliant
the expectations
speaker in America. He's the most gifted political communicator of our generation. But I think that what they're looking for is a fighter. And John McCain laid his cards on the table on Monday. He said there's one person in this race who says what he's going to do and does what he's going to say. Mm-hmm. And there's someone else who, lobs untrue attacks against John McCain. The truth is Barack Obama has spent more millions attacking John McCain than any politician, Democrat or Republican, in the history of America.
Sits here silent.
Well, the talking points are down. The question is, what John McCain do we get? Do we get the John McCain that we've seen that's erratic in this economic crisis, that's gone from one bad solution to the next?
You guys are both all over your talking points.
Or do we see John McCain that is more interested in personal attacks than he is in talking about how we get this economy moving again and creating jobs for working people?
I'm going to give you Bob Schieffer questions, and I need about a 10 or 15-second answer from both of you, okay? Here's a Bob Schieffer question for tonight. Considering your lack of experience, Barack Obama, how have you been tested? that proves you're ready to become president of the United States?
In 25 years of public service, Barack Obama has been tested. He's reached across party lines to work with everybody interested in creating common sense solutions to get things done.
And here's my John McCain, Bob Schieffer question. Not that he's going to use these, but that I wish he would. Admittedly, the economy is not your strong suit, Senator McCain. With the economy in the worst economic crisis since the Great Depression, why should we trust you to get us out of this?
We're in more than just an economic downturn. We are in a major national crisis. And in an hour of crisis, John McCain is someone who has actually reached across the aisle, worked with Democrats to take on big entrenched special interests, and has a record of reform that is the best indicator yet that he's the only one that can shake up the broken institutions in Washington and Wall Street.
It ain't over till it's over. We thank you both
Thanks,
for being
Harry.
with
Thanks
us
for
this
having us.
morning. We'll be watching the debate with bated breath tonight. Thank you so much.